All right, we're pushing ahead, trying to finish all the games from the 70s. We're in 1979. Our next game is Snake Eggs on the TRS-80 home computer. I have no idea what Snake Eggs is. And if it looks like we have no information on the game, so this is most likely programmed by one person for the TRS-80. And let me pull up our side. Here we go. We're booting it up. It's 1979, playing Snake Eggs. Looks like by Leo Christofferson, at least from what my database has. And for TRS-80, we have to do a little bit of typing because everything's keyboard. There's no joystick for TRS-80. What we have to do is load up the disk, look in the directory, and find what Snake Eggs would be. It looks like it's Snake Eggs in BASIC, so which means we have to load up BASIC. If you're not familiar with BASIC, it is a basic programming language, one of the first on the earliest systems. Just keep in mind that it's 1979. We are older than Microsoft DOS, which was the most popular, at least on IBM PCs and normal PCs at the time. All right, so here we go. To boot this up, we type in run snake. Oh, I can't remember if it was 2 eggs or not. Let's see. Snake Eggs. Did I spell it right? I did not, which means I will go back. What was the name of that file? If you don't have the name down, you can't load the game. We are playing on a really fast version of the TRS-80. It went a lot slower than this, but it was black and white just like this. So it looks like, okay, snake. I had the double egg in there. So here we go, double E. Going back to basic. We're going back to basics. And run Snake Eggs in basic. Does it load? Come on, Snake Eggs, you can do it. My TRS-80 is going, oh, it worked. Snake Eggs, introduction, to place a bet. Oh, it's a betting game? Press 1, 2, 3, 4, pausing between each digit to see what's accepted. Change the bet. A roll, it is. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a betting game, which means it's a fat 0 star. Anything involving casino games or betting games, yeah, it looks like it's a dice game. So it's a 0. We'll move on to our next one. The very next game we got is Space Beam, and I'm a little scared. We've now hit the word space, and we're going in alphabetical order, finishing the rest of the games in 79. Space is really popular. I bet we're going to have a lot of space games. But this is Space Beam from in the arcades. And from the chat, KC Club Kirby said Snake Eyes, and maybe that's what the play on is for Snake Eggs, that it was Snake Eyes dice game. All right, here's the artwork for Space Beam. Looks like this is by a company I'm not familiar with, Nano, which means it most likely is from Japan. But no, we have a distributor. Looks like they're in Georgia, at least for this advertisement flyer. Space Beam controls look like left and right and fire. And there's the example of the screenshot, which means it's in color. All right, let's boot her up. We're stepping up to the arcades in 1979, playing Space Beam in the arcade. Oh, by Nano. It makes me think of Namco, but it is not the same. Okay, here we go. This is Space Beam, and it looks like for the attract mode, they have 2 different ships playing. Fuel, let's put a quarter in and see what happens. 1 player button only. And like all arcade cabinets, this is the first time we boot them up. So as far as score goes, they're all going to be 0. I'll be getting all the high scores. All right, press player 1, and then it looks like player 1's going up. So I'm at the bottom of the screen. I am the red ship. I can move left and right. Looks like I have an enemy on the other side that's trying to hit me with shots, but as far as me getting, I can't fire my ship too far away. Oh, I see. Down at the bottom, it shows a fuel level, and I bet that's how far I can shoot my beam. So now that I've maxed out, okay, yeah, I can shoot all the way across. So a little bit of strategy. You wait a little bit, you wait for your meter of fuel to go higher, and it allows you to shoot farther, and then I can shoot other ships. And it looks like the enemy ship, it is computer controlled. No one's on the other side. And from the chat, KC Club Kirby says this looks like Centipede. And I can see that because of the smaller ships you're hitting. It does have a similar look to it. Wow, that computer killed me that time. Game over. And you don't have to adjust your audio. No sounds coming from this one. Oh, this is new. We've seen this only in 1975. Registration. So you can put in your name. Let's see if it lets me. Okay, doesn't let me go down. We'll put that one in. All right, that was Space Beam. For what we've seen from 1979, let's give that one a 3-star, just average. I like the concept of the beam, but something is not really there to push it above average.